you're still watching Technoholik. Now, after that very promising Windows 8 device, Sagar is here on the show to give us all the new BlackBerries because it's well known that he's a BlackBerry fan. And today we're talking about the Curve 9360 and the Torch 9860. And Sagar, by looking at the Torch 9860, somebody in BlackBerry listened to all my prayers and made it a full touchscreen device.
Okay, now I have no confession to make. As soon as I bought this phone, actually for 32 grand, the first thing Radhika saw this phone and said, well, why do you need so many input methods? You've got the keyboard, you've got the navpad, you have the touchscreen. Pick one. So I think BlackBerry heard her out, but obviously just removed the keyboard, not the navpad, and took out their new Torch. Now, obviously, that's a good thing, but it sort of misses the point. I thought the whole brand identity behind the Torch was the fact that it was a flame which sort of came up.
I'm sorry, that is the weirdest thing I have ever heard. A device is called the Torch because it comes like a flame.
Well, that's what I thought. Clearly, the company doesn't think so, and they got one out without a keyboard which does not pop out.
Now
so
there's an app on it which gives you it.
Yeah, maybe it does that. But yes, it's a cool phone. Let's check out the specs first, and we'll tell you more about it.
Specs-wise, the BlackBerry Torch 9860 is nothing like the previous Torch 9810. This new device is totally a touchscreen mobile phone. The 9860 runs on a 1.2 GHz processor with BlackBerry's liquid graphics technology and will feature BlackBerry 7 operating system on top of a 3.7-inch display up front. At the back, the new Torch 9860 has a 5-megapixel camera capable of doing 720p HD video. BlackBerry Torch 9860 is priced at Rs 28,500.
Alright, those are the specs of the BlackBerry Torch 9860 and Sagar, looks like a promising device.
Everything looks very, very good. The touchscreen seems to be working all right. It works nice on the
Torch and
normal Torch also. But well, there is a bit of a confusion over here because up till now, Torch was with a keyboard, Bold was with a keyboard, and now they've put a touchscreen on it. And obviously there was a phone called the Storm,
which was the full touchscreen phone.
Full touchscreen.
Disaster of a phone.
Disaster of a phone. So well, this does not suffer with those problems. You are a Storm user and you like the fact to just use a touchscreen phone, a BlackBerry touchscreen phone, then it's a great idea. Personally speaking, well, as soon as I say that I don't get a physical keypad and I get a virtual keypad, then the game is open for me. Then I'm choosing between the best, and this is priced at close to 28 grand, which means it puts it in the category with the
Samsung Galaxy S2, the iPhone 4s, all of those.
And then it does not touch it. What it doesn't do right, now this is something which, they have a auto display off feature. Now when you're on a call and you put it to your ear, the display automatically goes off so that you don't have to press any button. But there is a problem. As soon as you bring it out slightly out, it comes on, and then again when you press it, you start pressing keys and the phone goes
So the proximity sensor is completely wonky.
It's not wonky, it's just that it does its own thing. So well, for me, final verdict, I would say great device if you're okay with the Storm. If you use the Storm, great device. But if you're looking for a touch phone at 28 grand, this is not the phone you're looking for.
But that doesn't mean we're off BlackBerry completely yet, because the BlackBerry Curve 9360 reaffirms our faith in BlackBerry that they still make good devices, right?
Well, I think BlackBerry has got a very mixed year this time. All the new gadgets they came out with, well, the Bold I thought was a smash hit phone. The touch and type phone was awesome. And well, this is the next phone which I was looking forward to. And look at this phone. This phone looks beautiful. It's thin. And I think every person who is using an older Curve will want to upgrade. So let's have a look at the specs and we'll talk about it some more.
The BlackBerry Curve offers an 800 MHz processor which is aided by the BlackBerry operating system version 7.0. The handset comes with an impressive 2.4-inch TFT display screen up front. The new Curve also includes near-field communication support. At the back it has a 5-megapixel camera which also takes VGA quality video. The BlackBerry Curve 9360 will cost your pocket Rs 20,000.
Alright, those are the specs of the BlackBerry Curve 9360, and Sagar, I've got to say it. I'm usually not a fan of BlackBerries, but this is making me take a second look. Beautiful form factor.
Beautiful form factor. They've done something really right. Nice, thin. well, you don't have the usual chrome things going around everywhere, but there's nice gunmetal finish to it. Now the display is where I have a bit of a problem. Now it's a small display,
2.4 inches.
2.4 inches, same display as the older curve. But when now times have evolved, you know, you're spending close to 20 grand on this phone, and when the web browsing is not up to the mark.
With such a small screen, you wouldn't be essentially using it for that much web browsing either.
Well, you did not. Some time back, when you had the older curve, we didn't have the same internet speed. We did not use it to browse. But now, with 3G and all of these things, the screen size needs to be slightly bigger. But yes, the UI is fast. Obviously, the processor is not very fast on this one, but still, it performs very well with the new OS. So, well, what I think about this gadget is that, well, 20 grand, it does everything right. It just does everything right, whatever you are buying a BlackBerry for. But if you were already having the Gemini, and it's time to change it because it's been a year or 2 years since you bought your Gemini,
Definitely.
then this is a good upgrade to go.
Alright, so the final verdict on the BlackBerry Curve 9360 standard, it's a very good device. We love everything about it. The keyboard is perfect. BlackBerry OS 7 works for it. The form factor is very good, and it does everything well, whatever you throw at it with that 800 megahertz processor. Just wait for the prices to come down to about 15 or 16 grand, and then go ahead and buy it. And with that, we have to say bye to Sagar in this segment, because coming up in the next month, we're getting you that game which will probably be the best game for the next coming month. This is Gears of War 6.